Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Summoner's Rift. Today we will be spectating a game between Team Nova and Team Arctic Wolves. I'm the Pokemon, and let's get down to it. Now, this game is going to be done for the LPS series. I believe this is actually game 6 of the series, if memory serves correctly. Both teams, I think, have won their first game, so this is their second game for each. They'll be doing a best 2 out of 3 for this series to see which team goes first. Now, we have on Team Nova, Miroyoto as the top laner, Sith Lord 117 as the jungler on Gragas, Jack Napier as Talon, 3D Sanity as Caitlyn, Deadman Sam as Soraka. Oh, looks like we got an early trade. And the Nidalee Spear goes in and hits the Caitlyn for that extra little bit of damage, forcing her to back before she's able to go down to lane. And it looks like both teams are now going to their respective buffs.
There's this thing called grooming.
Team Nova starting on red, and Team Arctic Wolf starting on the blue buff. Caitlyn's making her way back. She'll be there in time, no doubt, to catch up on minion farm. So it doesn't seem like getting hit early on was too much of a setback for her. Mid lane's trading a little bit in damage, and looks like blue buff is going to successfully go over to the Nidalee. Looks like this Talon's getting a decent amount of damage down on the Vel'Koz. And up in the top lane, we see, looks like Renekton's lane's pushing in a little bit more. Nothing too differential. It'll be interesting to see how this matchup plays out. A little bit of trade going on in the bot lane. There we go. Yeah, you know, it's always interesting to see how somebody goes up against the Caitlyn for me. Lucian's such a damage. Oh, and Renekton hit level 2 and goes straight in. Likewise, in the mid lane, the level 2 trades are going down. Like Vel'Koz is able to put in a decent amount of damage on that trade. I'd say that favored his side. Though it does look like red side is getting pushed up towards bot lane. Lucian's doing pretty solid with the farm. There we go. Just gonna keep that up so you guys can all see where everybody's CS is at. Seems like everybody's going pretty even right now, except for Gragas, who has a few CS more in the jungle than the Nidalee, and the Renekton, who is doubling the Fiora's farm. That double shot going off to get that last hit on the big minion. Seems like everything's playing out pretty solidly this game. What a trade in the top lane. Renekton doesn't want to follow it under the tower at level 3. I can't blame him. I wouldn't want to follow that either. Ooh, he gets the second tick. Vel'Koz putting up the third tick. Looks like Nidalee's heading towards the mid lane. Might be a possible gank. Oh, but Renekton's going in. Right through the minion wave. Does he get to finish it? Does not. Gets a flash, though. I'd say that was a solid trade on his half. Seems like it's just a lot of waiting for something to happen this early game. We have the Renekton has taken a significant lead to Fiora as far as CS, but everybody, all the other lanes just seem to have only small CS advantages. Not really creating any wide goal differentiations. At least not yet. We have Gragas. This is our first gank we're going to be seeing of the game. Gragas comes in. It's the barrel, but Renekton slices his way out. Nidalee is up in the top side. In fact, both junglers are up in the top side right now. Oh! The Vel'Koz gets the knock-up down. But it doesn't seem like he's able to finish off the kill. You know, it'll be very interesting to see how Caitlyn and Soraka play out. Because I feel like they've got significant advantage over the Rakan and Lucian, although Rakan does have the ability to dash in and dash out. It looks like he's trying to set that up, but only time will tell. And you can definitely see on the Lucian's health that he's been outpoked a little bit down by that Caitlyn. Although he is keeping up his CS with 37 to her 31 at the moment. Likewise, top lane 37 CS to 18. Fior's really getting bullied out of lane here by that Renekton with his slice and dice. Rakan jumps in onto the Soraka, but only for a little love tap, saying, "Hi, I'm here in the lane. Just a reminder, we are down here." Renekton gets called the Meek, goes in for the slice, the dice, and he gets first blood, cleaning up Fiora off the first half of the map. No doubt we will see Fiora teleport out of there. Looks like Rakan's getting ready for another jump, but he's saying, nope, not today. Just wanted to see what was inside this bush. They trade mid lane. Both mid laners are now 6. I wouldn't be surprised if we saw Talon roaming bot lane. In fact, it does look as though he is heading towards the bot. With no vision either, I don't think the Lucian and the Rakan will really be prepared for it. Lucian's heading right into it. The Rakan shield goes down. Rakan knocks them up, trying to shield, but gets caught in a trap. Flashes out of the way, and it looks like he is going to live and charm another day. Is this the dragon for Team Nova? Looks like they were thinking about it, but Gragas says no, not at the moment. He knows Nidalee is on that bot side of the map, and it seems better to just push this tower. Renekton going in once again, gets Meek down, goes in for the slice, but no dice. And Vel'Koz putting down some nasty damage on the mid lane. Oh, Renekton has gone Dominus, gone in for the slice dice, the Meek, and he is out like a bean sprout. Meanwhile, Gragas finishing off that red buff down there. Poor guy. All he wanted to do was stay in the jungle. Now we've got another matchup between Vel'Koz and Talon. It seems like these guys are pretty evenly matched. But maybe I'm wrong with the Vel'Koz getting the knock-up and the ult. And Talon just walks it all off. Oh! But the Q does finish Talon, putting Arctic Wolves at a 3-kill advantage and putting them up by a solid almost 4k gold lead. That'll give Vel'Koz a significant gold lead, and he's going to put down some damage onto that tower. Yeah, as you can see right now, we've got Renekton with almost 40 gold over the Fiora. A little bit of trash talk in the chat. Not sure if that's acceptable or not. But yeah, it does seem, looking over these gold numbers, that Team Arctic Wolves is currently definitely out CSing their opponents. But will Nova be the underdogs? Will they be able to prove, hey, you know what? We had a rough start, but we're going to come back into this game. Only time may tell. Rakan getting in a deep ward down there. A lot of red side vision, or a lot of Team Arctic Wolf vision. The knock-up, oh, and it lands on the Caitlyn. The charm comes in! But the flash and the Raka ult says, hey, we'll see these guys later. Vel'Koz going down, it looks like, to Talon. Oh, is he making... Nope, he's going down. Talon picks up the double kill off of Vel'Koz in Italy. Meanwhile, in the bot lane, we've got the knock-up landing on both Raka and Caitlyn. Well, we won't really see too much come out of that. Back to farming. Back to the old farm in the bot lane. Looks like mid lane we've got Renekton trying to push in that tower. But he's only got 2 minions left, 1 minion left. he's really going for this one. Oh, the barrel toss leaves him pressed up against the tower, pinning him there. And Gragas says, not today, this is my tower. Try again later. Thanks for playing. Gragas picking up a kill. Lucian pretty low. Looks like we get a warning ping. They know Talon is there. Talon is going to go right back to mid lane. Vel'Koz is taking that tower. It had one more hit left on it, looked like. Giving his team a little bit more gold. And that gold differentiation has kind of gone down a little bit to only about 2K. We've got Rakan and Lucian just farming up once again. Looks like they are setting up for Dragon, it would seem. Blaze over there. Oh, is this the Vel'Koz? Is he getting a kill or is he about to be killed? Vel'Koz picks up the kill, ulting down onto the Gragas, and Talon says, hey, I'm out of here. But Rakan comes out of nowhere, gets the leap, the flash from Italy, and the kill is secured. But Caitlyn and Raka are there. It looks like this Italy is about to see the last. Or not, as she makes it. Oh, she does die to Caitlyn. Looks like Caitlyn had a little bit of extra damage, probably, from her fervor. That leaves 3 down on Team Nova. Arctic Wolves look like a 3-man push down the mid lane. With Renekton, Lucian, and Rakan all at full health, this seems like it's a pretty solid tower to me. But we do have Gragas and Fiora rushing down there. But I don't know if they'll be able to make it on time. Gragas does have his ult up, but it looks like he's going to hold on to that a little bit later. Gold advantage is definitely taking a nasty turn. 6k gold in favor of Team Arctic Wolves right now, who appear to be setting up for the Dragon. And Vel'Koz is waiting in the bush. Hopefully some advantage will come from that. Gragas is coming in for a gank on Renekton. Renekton slashes his way out, but gets knocked up. And then barreled off the side. A flash from Renekton, a flash from Fiora. Will he be able to make it out? It looks like he's about to make it out. No, only to fall into the clutches of Talon, who says, not today. 4-2-1. Talon is cleaning up the map. Will he be able to keep his team in this fight? It does seem so. While that was going on, we did have Team Arctic Wolves pick up the Dragon. It was an Ocean Drake, which will give him a little bit of help again. Oh, another gank onto the Vel'Koz, who is popping his barrier, only to say, good night, sweet prince, as Gragas and Talon both collapse onto him. Italy looks like she's going in, she throws a spear, it misses, and Raka and Caitlyn say, hey, that's a good chance for us to put a little bit more damage down on him. Meanwhile, in the mid lane, Talon is pushing against that tower. Clearing waves, doing Talon things. Letting that red buff tick a little bit onto the tower and backing off when he sees Rakan. Arctic Wolves seem to be clustering up towards the mid lane, but that does leave their bot a little bit more open. I think Caitlyn and Raka will be able to put some decent amount of damage onto that tower before they get back there, or at least before Lucian hits the lane. Yep. A ward goes down just to get a little bit more vision for Deadman Sam. And we have Reaper and Win aggressively pushing that top lane, as he has been doing all game. And nobody's down the bot side, although it does look like Vel'Koz is about to get caught out by Gragas and Talon. If you look at the little mini-map down there, but he seems to be able to make it out successfully. I'm still not that good at moving the camera around, so I am just going to leave it up to the natural setup that League has. Sith Lord walks into the bush and says, hey, wait a second, I didn't see Renekton there, I only came for the blue buff. Knocks him towards him, but Renekton says, you know what, I don't want to be here anymore. Doesn't matter. Picks up a double kill and then falls to the last hit from the tower. Fiora getting the kill from that. The knockup lands on Caitlyn, so does the charm. But they've changed targets to the Raka. A double tap might kill her, but it doesn't seem like that's going to happen. The exhaust goes down. Rakan gets trapped once more by those little Yordle snares. Team Rakan really does enjoy all of those updates. Oh, call the meat, or, I'm sorry. Rather, Lucian's ult comes in, and Rakan, flashing the mastery, grabs the kill onto Soraka. Looks like Renekton's taking a TP down here, no doubt to try and push this tower in as well. Saying, hey, I've been cleaning up tower after tower, it's time we got this bot lane as well. The only third tier tower still remains. Renekton looks like he's trying to get a little bit more, put some damage, just a love tap onto the Gragas. And that'll be it as they begin sieging this tier 2 bot lane tower. It's a 4-man bot. We've got Nidalee up in the top lane. Looks like everybody on Team Nova is heading bot side, but Team Arctic Wolves don't want it. Walking away. And we see the recalls, a little bit of vision clearing out. With Nidalee making sure her wave's pushed forward as well. And stalking through the jungle, looking for her next prey. Renekton, the alligator crocodile creature in charge, saying, hey, you know what, let's do this. I think we can get this Rift Herald. Let's give it a shot. Although we do see a warning ping, so it does look like they might know there's something going on Team Nova. The Team Arctic Wolves have sufficiently secured that area. Fiora is coming in. This may be a team fight here. Talon jumps over the wall, and they turn. The redemption comes down on red side, just barely saving Renekton, giving him a little and enough health to kill off Fiora. He looks like he's looking for the jump, but he doesn't have the slice, and he is going to fall to the Gragas. Gragas putting a little bit more damage on Nidalee, only to be able to be jumping right into Vel'Koz's ult. We have another engage down in bot lane. Looks like Nidalee's falling to the Talon. And the Raka makes it out just in time. Vel'Koz and Talon exchanging blows. Looks like neither of them really want to continue that fight, though. All in all, looked like a 2 for 2. Well, 3 for 2, because Fiora also died. Not too bad all around. A little bit more mastery. That mastery 4 on the Lucian. Showing off. Talon keeping mid lane pushed, but Vel'Koz is there. Say, hey, I'm here. Don't worry about it, guys. I'll keep this lane. Gragas comes around from the top side, forcing Rakan to jump away. Not today. As they prepare for... The TP came down from Fiora. Fiora looks like she's going in. What we see, Rakan make the jump, and it looks like he just misses it, actually. But got the shield on to Lucian in time for him, I guess, to secure that assist. Here comes the Dragon play. They're pulling it out. That's what I tell all the players. And looks like we've got Raka coming around just to check to see if they're doing it, but I don't think they're going to be able to stop this in time. It looks like a free Inferno Drake for Team Arctic Wolves. The score is at 10 to 15. 4 towers on Team Arctic Wolves to the 0 for Team Nova. This really does seem like a little bit of a one-sided matchup. We have a almost 8k gold lead now on to Team Arctic Wolves, who are just now putting up a little bit more deep vision to be able to see, hey, what's going on all around the map. Renekton is pushing the top. Gragas is aggressively taking that red buff. Renekton says, you know what, I want to make a recall. Maybe not where they're able to see me, though. Vel'Koz and Nidalee are pushing down to bot side. Looks like that was a canceled call on that end. Lucian's still down there, though, pushing up the lane. A little bit of counter ward action here. Whatever reason Rakan said, no, not today, I don't want that ward. There's other wards I can take. Vel'Koz, though, does see the ward he wants and takes it, as does Nidalee on the debuff. If this champ does indeed need to be nerfed. Once again, we see Talon and Gragas forcing themselves down onto the Vel'Koz. Just out of range for any abilities to really be too damaging. Fiora is also mid lane, but it looks like she will be pulling back a little bit. Lucian's holding bot lane off by himself, and Rakan is just soaking up items in the top lane, or in the shot. Nidalee's spear goes a slight bit awry. Vel'Koz once again finds himself out, gets the flash, says, nah, we're gonna just think twice about that, actually. Renekton, having had enough pushing the lanes, says, you know what, guys? I'm gonna see if I can't take this blue up and try to get Gragas once more. Gragas throws down, it looks like, Rift Herald, top lane. We'll see if that gets them an additional tower. And we've got Lucian pushing in on the bot side. Renekton fighting a 2v1, 2v2 on the top side. Nidalee comes in and helps him secure the kill onto Fiora. And Renekton flashes right after the Gragas, but Gragas says, hey, you know what? We're fine. We're all fine here. How are you? Looks like we've got a 2-tower dive from the bot lane on Team Arctic Wolves. Will they be able to secure the kill? Looks like Lucian does indeed secure the kill. Talon comes in just in time to say, hey, you know what? Back out. This is my lane. You can't 2-tower dive over here. The Mastery gets flashed, and he goes down. Will Lucian make it out? It does look like he will be able to. Talon's heading up to the top side, assumedly to fend off the Vel'Koz and the Renekton's push. Talon gets a little bit of damage down and says, you know what? He's thinking, probably I don't want to be here. And I cannot blame him. I would not want to be there either. Not with a Renekton that is 7-4 with 241 CS. That is a significant gold advantage right there. So he walks off and recalls back to the fountain. Rocket doing a little bit more warding. Does seem to miss one of the red wards down here. Rocket still only has the sweeper. The clearing lens trinket. Doesn't seem like she's upgraded yet. It is interesting to see what trinkets everyone has. Nobody seems to have bought a blue trinket yet. At least, not that I can see. Although, red team does have significant vision coverage. Oh, maybe I'm wrong. There is a blue trinket down there. Clearly, I have not been paying as much attention as I should. Gragas comes in, throws down his ult, tries to get something off onto Lucian, but Lucian picks it out and says, hey, you know what? Nidalee was here, Nidalee can have that kill, I'm fine. Lucian 4-0-5 right now. In fact, everybody on Team Arctic Wolves has 4 kills, except for the top laner and the support. This tower will surely fall. This is the tier 2 bot side. We see Renekton and Fiora it's again 1v1, but at 12 to 15 level disadvantage. I cannot imagine that was going to go well. And a 3-man v4 fight. The cleanup. Will they secure Raka? They will not, but they will take the tower bot side. And surely this will also be the inhibitor as well. It does seem to be that way. And will they back out after this? Yep, there's the red call. Oh. Rakan thinking, hey, I might want to recall a little bit later. Or a little bit out of the sight. They're going to take the red buff on their way out. And maybe make a move for Dragon. That Drake will be up in just a couple seconds, so 10 seconds says, hey, you know what? We could recall, or I could just dash over this wall and get ready to fight him in 5 seconds. Now, if you look at the mini-map, we do see that the blue side looks like they know something is going on, but they are unable to make it there in time to the threat. The recalls go down, and Renekton seems to be prepping for Baron, clearing out any vision up there and getting themselves that next step. A-team seem to think or be prepared for some type of vision. Maybe they're all going down for that Renekton. It does look like they're all beginning to chase on the Renekton. Renekton pops his Dominus. Will that be enough to get him out? Looks like he's going to be fine. Nope. He cannot fight that, he says. I'm just joshing you. He's coming in to see how things are going. Caitlyn's mid lane. We have 4 people top up there. Oh, the knockup lands. Another knockup. And we see Rakan do the charm. Able to help Lucian pick up 2 kills. Raka and Gragas go down. Talon jumps the wall and says, "Hey, leave me alone." Or something to that extent. And I would wager that this is going to be fair. Yep, there they go, making the play for Baron. I don't really think they can contest it at this point. Team Nova does seem to be stuck in their base trying to fend off those super minions from bot side. We see Caitlyn and Talon down the map doing so. Mastery flash once again. Oh, and Nidalee did flash on that, it says in the chat right there. Wonder if that was a misclick or if that was just a little bit more disrespect. Only time will tell. Nidalee finishing off her Rabadon's death cap and making the move back down. Now at this point they got a few options here. Looks like they're going to be pushing mid lane. And having Vel'Koz push out top, perhaps? Or just the Lucian and the Rakan mid lane. Keeping that Talon at bay, but Gragas is coming in, as is Caitlyn, and Raka is there, forcing him to back off a little bit, but the flash and the knockup comes down from Gragas. The Gragas ult. Redemption goes down, killing the 2 just a little bit more. Lucian kills the Gragas. Fiora says, "Hey, back off, this is my team." For the 2v5, this is pretty successful. Another knockup, a flash, comes out from Caitlyn. Can he finish it? But it doesn't seem like Lucian has enough damage to get that last couple of hits down onto her. But this will definitely be the mid inhibitor tower. Knockup. Misses once again on that Fiora. Lucian says, "Hey, maybe if you're a better support, I get a few more kills." 8-0 and 6, he's managed to bring himself up to the same amount of kills as the Renekton. And this looks like it's just going to be a siege with mid and bot inhibitor minions. The knockup comes down. Gragas says, "Please leave me alone," and Lucian does not have it. We get the ult down from Vel'Koz, finishing off Caitlyn. The tower goes down to Lucian. And folks, this looks like the end of Game 1 between Team Nova and Team Arctic Wolves. I'll have the next video up soon. I hope you enjoy.